Half, it looked like they post-trapped you a little harder, gave you guys some trouble there. Was there something different that they did that made it difficult for you, or was it just the way the game went, or what was it?
Well, I think you kind of answered your question a little bit. They were post-trapping versus when before they weren't, and I think some of that effectiveness was maybe attributed to that, but I think we missed a lot of good shots that we normally knock down. So I don't want to say that really messed us up that much. And, we didn't get stops down the stretch. That's not reflective of the post-trap at all.
Malcolm, kind of along the same lines, you guys almost went 8 minutes without a point. What did they do, or what were you guys doing during that?
I think I'm not sure if that was a stretch where we had a lot of turnovers, but I think we were just missing some shots, and they took away our post presence. So just shots that we had open, we just didn't seem to knock them down, and they took advantage of it.
This will be quick if we don't.
Mav, you guys was trying to start 3-0 at home. Just what was it, now that you lose a game at home, what's that mean for you going forward?
We keep the same chip on our shoulder regardless of win or loss, I talked about it after last game, just the quick turnarounds. We play Tuesday, so there's not a lot of time to get down on yourself. You can't get too high or get too low, and we try to do that after every game.
Malcolm, in the first half, it seemed like you guys were able to force Maryland into shooting a lot of jumpers and contested threes. And second half, they got the ball to the basket more. Just what was maybe the difference there?
I don't know. Maybe the coach made an emphasis to them that they were shooting too much. So I think they took their time more in the second half, made us guard longer so they can get a better shot. And I think we got into rotation a lot too. So I think they took advantage of that also.
Leron, you had a couple games there where maybe you were struggling with your shot a little bit. To see them fall early, that make a difference for you in the first half where you put up 11?
Yeah, it was good to see that some of them have started to fall, but making shots ain't never really been just my focus. I always try to focus on rebounding and trying to play defense, and just thankfully I was able to make some today because, like I said before, the players I play with give me shots and I be just wide open.
Malcolm, coach said you guys probably won't shoot 64% all the time, but did you think the defense took any steps forward today?
The defense for us? In the first half it did. I think, second half defense was pretty bad, or it was just okay. But, when you play a team like Maryland with that type of offensive power, okay isn't good enough. And I think Brantley, he kind of gave him some lift and firepower off the bench. When he came in, he kind of, sparked their little run.
We have a question in the back.
It's from Malcolm. You being, the leader of this team, senior, why is it so difficult for you guys to play consistent defense? Just seems like it's something that has been consistent as a defense just seems to break down in, big parts of the game.
Yeah, I just think, we need to know how to respond to when teams make runs, to, force our will on the defensive end. I think you're right. When we play great defense, that makes our offense a lot better. And our defense, it wasn't up to par in the second half, or it was just okay in the second half, which I said before isn't good enough. So, it's kind of getting late in the season. We need to figure that out fast.
Right here in the front.
Wednesday, the offense was efficient and exciting at times. Just what maybe changed today where just maybe the ball movement wasn't as good? Was it more you guys or more Maryland?
I think it was a combination of both, and also someone talked about it. You're not going to shoot 64% every game. That's just, not realistic. no team's going to do that in NCAA basketball, especially not in the Big Ten. But I would just say, honestly, most of the stuff attributed to the loss was at the defensive end. Like I said, we did get good shots. We missed a lot of them we normally make. I think everybody would like to have a couple back that they normally make. I would. I know these two would. But I think it starts at the defensive end. I think that's why we didn't win today.
Malcolm, what's your take on Tracy? He was such a weapon for a while and a long while, and he just looks like a different guy the last few games.
I don't know what's going through his mind, but I mean, from the outside looking in, I tell him keep shooting the ball. Keep staying aggressive. You know, every good player, goes through a struggle. I have his support, and I'm pretty sure everybody else has his support. Should have his support. I mean, we see that he's capable. So, nothing changes. Tell him to keep playing hard on defense and keep being aggressive on offense because we're gonna need him.
Anything else for the players? All right. Thank you, man.